Doesn't quite work though, does it? Unless you want to incorporate that into it, so it's more like this sort of thing. And then up. Nice, good. Very nice. So, why did you start moving as soon as I clicked on you? That's diabolical. Okay, right. Don't see. Oh my god, that is horrid. That is horrid. Yes. Oh. No, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? Oh my god. That's this way apparently. That's down. Yes, it's still down. That will be left. That's down. That's left. No, that's right apparently. That's all up all the way, baby. We're done. Yippee! We've done it. Ah, I see. So if we solve the other puzzle, that will unlock these puzzles, I'm guessing. That makes sense. Okay. Alrighty then. I think this solution, but like inverted, is going to be kind of delightful, you know. Just, you know, trying to remember how to see, pretty much. Oh no, that's where we have to finish, isn't it? How do we do this? We want to get as much of this as possible. So we can maybe get the fourth. We can. Here. Now, how do we segregate now? Oh, for fuck's sake. I did all that and then it didn't work. Shit. It's a lot easier when you start this side though, isn't it? So we tried already, isn't it? I love like the lightsaber noise as well. That's top tier, isn't it? It came from here. I can like separate like this. Either down there, but then we've got like none of this side actually like available if we do it like that. That's the only problem. So we need to like somehow get you separated. It's also getting that bit done. It's harder than it looks, but also it shouldn't be that hard. Surely if we do something like this, get you to do this. Yes, that works, doesn't it? There it is. And like there's no way that we can't at least access all the puzzles. That doesn't help at all because this fucking thing's in the way. Classic. Okay, never mind. That was absolutely worthless. So we have to at least start by doing this. We can get that involved. I mean, that allows us to solve like 3 puzzles, but I guess that's a start at least, right? Let's go look at some puzzles whilst we still can, eh? I didn't see any more of like the ones that were in here. Oh, we can't solve these ones? I know we can solve these ones. Oh, we could always solve these ones. regardless of how we solved the earlier bit. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't quite realise that. So that has to exist, doesn't it? Except it can't exist like that. There's a dot there, and somehow we need to do... It is that pattern as well, isn't it? We need to do that whilst also picking up that dot. So it'd have to be like this, wouldn't it? And then it's just getting that last one. Just getting that last one, eh? Easier said than done, as it turns out. Oh, see, now that we've done that, there's no way of separating those two, is there? So, at the very least, it has to be like this, doesn't it? Like that. Perfect. I see the problem. I can no longer reach there. But on the plus side, it doesn't look like it actually matters which one we solve. Does it? Maybe? I have no idea. It's something like... Got like the vast majority of that done. I guess like none of that done, that's the only problem. So how did we first solve? We first solved it with like a weird like thing here, right? Where we did, what did we do? Separate you first and then no. What did we do, eh? Doesn't get enough of that done, does it? Something like this, maybe, is what we did initially. But there's no way we're getting to there, though. There's absolutely no way this works. I mean, we can have a look. Yeah, no way, right? You see that scent a bit too much. Oy! Just this part's hard. Which is kind of irritating. So we want like as much as that as possible, don't we? Doesn't actually matter where we end up. The finish doesn't matter. Okay, I kind of rate it like that. Okay, that should at least get us all the puzzles, I'm hoping. I don't know about how the door's gonna work, but hopefully we can solve everything. And then it'll all be fucking grand after that, right? It'll be perfection. Okay, well, first of all, we need to fucking figure out what's going on here now, don't we? Jeez. Right, I'm not seeing any blob. Oh no, I am seeing a blob in there. I'm seeing two. Okay, so it looks like there is a blob here and here. It's not that simple. Oh, I didn't even see this one, eh? Right, where were the blobs? They were there, so we need to do this. Something like this. Bro, this is fucky. This is fucky on the old eyes. On the old eyes. So we can do that. Does that work? Yeah. Okay, so there's a square there. Let's actually just do this and see what we're missing. So it looks like it's just the square and then like the extra little bit of separation. So that should be that. That was pretty. No, what are we doing, bro? Stop flashbanging me. Okay, so there's a thing here. Ugh, God. Let's just do this. See what we're missing. Okay, there's a dot there, and then it's the separation as well. God, that's horrible. Genuinely horrid. Okay, how? Okay, so in order to separate this, we have to have this pattern, don't we? Best way to do this. But then we would have to come back around to get that involved. So if we do it more like this, does it work? No, because they're connected rather than separated, and there's one there as well. Holy shit, bro. Let me just double. Is there one there? Yeah, there is one there. Okay. There's another way of doing it, is there? Come from above and go like round like that, I guess, technically, but then, you know, I think that is probably how you do it, isn't it? Do this sort of thing. Up and round like that. Nice. Okay, at least this one isn't an assault on my senses. Hard to see, but I'm not getting flashbanged. Did the stream drop out or was it you? Let's have a look. The stream dropped out. It was entirely on my end, and I had no idea. I wonder how long it dropped out for. I don't know what puzzles have been missed, but hey. Wait, we're doing bits. So I can see this and this, at the very least, right? Do more like that, I guess. Does that work? It does indeed. Okay, it looks like there's one more thing to do, but I don't know what it is. Oh, perhaps I need a path to here. We've got the 3 doors going here, don't we? Can I solve that from here? No. Can I? No. Just need to figure out what we're doing with this door, I guess. So we've almost got it right. We've done everything we can here. I was probably just sat at this terminal here doing absolutely nothing throughout the entirety of it, Magic Pouch. That seems a lot like what we've been doing. There was a way to, like... There's no way we can, like, actually, like... create, like, a level of separation like this, is there? That's non-existent. No, they're kind of... Okay, right, hold on. No, there's not. I kind of want... So that doesn't quite work. That maybe does. No, that doesn't work because there's... Fuck, there's no way of getting to there, is there? What are we missing here? There's some greater puzzle that we need to do? I feel like I've missed a puzzle. Got some lore though.
Therefore, I thank you, my God, because you make clear to me that there is no other way of approaching you, except that which to all humans, even to the most learned philosophers, seems wholly inaccessible and impossible. For you have shown me that
What are we
you
missing,
cannot be seen elsewhere than where
What have
impossibility
I-
confronts and obstructs me.
Nothing around here, is there?
You, who are the food of the mature, have given me courage to do violence to myself.
Don't do violence to yourself.
Impossibility coincides with necessity.
What are you doing?
And I have discovered that the place where you are found unveiled is girded about with the coincidence.
So that's all of that done. That's all of that.
This is the wall of paradise, and it is there in paradise that you reside. The wall's gate is guarded by the
Oh, can we get
highest
through like that bit instead?
and unless it is overpowered, the way in will not lie open.
Like the wooden bit?
Thus, it is on the other side of the coincidence of contradictories that you will be able
The
to
coincidence of contradictories? What the hell are you talking about, my guy?
If, therefore, impossibility is necessity in your sight, O Lord, there is nothing which your sight does not see.
Oh, did we do something like this for one of them?
1453.
Can't start like that. So I want to get it to there, and we need this sort of path. We need the ability to actually path our way through here with that sort of thing. So actually the easiest way to do that would be to leave that till last. So create... Is it though? So we need to be able to walk on it as well. How can we create a way that we can walk all the way to here without getting interfered with by that thing? So if we go straight up, it goes into there, doesn't it? Where does that hit? So unless we can somehow build around that. But I don't think we can. I mean, I guess maybe if we're here it might work, but that doesn't quite work, does it? So if we do that and you go, then that's through that center bit that we don't want to be fucking with, isn't it? How do we create a path that ends here but also incorporates this center bit without fucking us? Can we even do that? The next level down might stop my eyes as well. Oh no. Well, we'll figure that out when we come to it, I guess. So either orientation's fine. Maybe from the is it if we go from like the ceiling instead, which would be like this sort of path, wouldn't it? Can we walk along all of this? No, because when it goes through there, we've lost it, haven't we? Is that right? Let's just have a look. Let's have a look at what we've got there. Yeah. How can we do that without doing that? Because even if we do that, we can't actually walk on that, can we? Genuinely like losing my damn mind. We can't like secretly jump now. No. There's no way to like raise this, is there? Bless me. There was those flashing lights. That's what caused me to sneeze, I guarantee it. We can do like either of these though. See, this doesn't accomplish anything. It's not doing that. Accomplish something. That one definitely goes in there. Do we even... Oh, okay. I wonder if it is like a door thing, but we need to like somehow get here first, maybe? It's perhaps a bit too aggressive when it comes to that. how else you would do it, I don't know. 'Cause now we don't have a fucking way of getting the blue bit now, do we? We want as much as that as we can get, right? But also with the ability to get there. Okay, right. Let's have a look. Let's have a gander. Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it? Right. Is there a white there? There is a white there. Okay, how are we gonna do this then? So naturally, like, it has to start with this. Oh, it's a mirrored one. Okay. Okay. That actually, I think, makes it kind of work, doesn't it? Okay, so we can get maybe a better angle there. We only... Fuck me. So do we need this square, or can we go from, like, here, maybe? Because it's mirrored. It's not the other way, right? Does that work? I don't think that separates that enough, does it? Yeah, they're still connected to that, aren't they? We go further left. We can. See, that doesn't work to the middle one, doesn't it? Unless we start here. Do we have a bit more control here then, maybe? No, not quite. Once we get closer to here, though, with this one. Okay. Start like this. We need to go down, don't we? We need to be able to go straight down there, I think. Rather straight up. So we just need to get past this little bit. Is it because we don't have access to that? Will it work from here? I don't know. Feels like the problem we're facing there, doesn't it? Okay, so it needs to go... Yeah, that's fine. Once we've done this, it's fine, isn't it? And I don't think we can't interact with it through here, can we? No, we have to interact with it through here. So I don't think we can get more right there. Okay, I'll see if I can get that up a bit in this solution then. Oh no, we can't get it at all. That's the best we can do. Okay, so at least we know we're playing with like all the pieces. Like, unless it's like a real weird angle. Can you from like here? I have to like lean forward because I can't fucking see because I'm blind. Oh, is it just like this? Oh no, it's not. Oh shit. Alright, but then that won't work for there, will it? No. So we need to... Do we somehow need to cross? Surely not. We can't cross. Unless we go from here and do more like this. A bit further than that, I don't know. I don't think so, maybe? It doesn't quite work for there. If we could go down here, we might be able to, but we can't. That thing's in this. Hold on. Alright, let's go here then. Can't quite get the fuck me. Dickhead. probably will work. Flute needs his glasses on. Flute can't see. Solve it through the hole in the wood, the old glory hole. Classic. I don't think we got the source. I mean, maybe if we go really far back. No, I don't. There's no source coming through the glory hole. We can pop through here. I had no idea. That's crazy. Ah. Yeah, I think we have to cross, don't we? I think this is a crossing streams situation. How do we get past that little bit there? That little fuck off bit. It's so annoying. Unless we don't. Can we go like... Do something like this. Get that involved. Go like down this way, don't we? Which doesn't quite work. How can we get that other white dot there to be a good boy? To be a good boy. Don't know. How do we get both of these though? Like that? And that won't even work for that though, will it? That's stupid. I feel like this puzzle is just fucking find the thing, right? You don't have this. It's that bit, isn't it? It's that fucking bit. I don't know if it's an angle thing or whether it's like a complete like different reframing of the puzzle. It's not that way, is it? It's this way, I want to say. Yeah, if we're doing it this way. No, can we not do it there? Not quite. Oh my god. This is annoying. Is there any boon to that existing? There's no way we can solve it through here, right? There's just zero chance. I mean, maybe if we... You know what? We're gonna fucking give it a go. We're gonna unironically give it a go. How do we do it then? We do things pretty similarly. Except, no, that's exactly what we did. No, we did this last time, didn't we? So it's more like that sort of shape then, maybe? Oh, fuck my life, really. Clearly it's not that sort of shape, I lied. Oh, okay, that won't work at all. Fuck. Oh my god, this is so hard. There's also a way of going through that glass area, isn't there? Somehow. Some way. Okay. So maybe we can just, like, get there. Okay, how would So if we get, we can travel through like that bit there, that diagonal. So that's like what the up. We definitely need that left. Let's have a look at our pattern. I think it's one to the left of where it comes out. So there, and then okay, like that. But we need to be able to get there as well. That's the other problem. So I can't. I don't think that works at any point, does it? Can we ever get there? This is so hard. So it's not there, is it? So if we're gonna do it, it has to be like, this is fucked. Oh my god. It has to be like... Then how do we get the left out of there? If we do it like that. Oh my god. This is like so impossible. See, that won't work, will it? We'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Except that doesn't work either. So we haven't separated that yet. That can be easily rectified, I guess. Oh, I don't think that helps us at all, what I've just done there, but let's have a look. See what changes that might have offered us. We're also like, yeah, nothing, right? Exact same spot. Unless we can somehow solve, we can't solve through the glory hole. That's a no-go. Okay, that was a waste of time. Is there? Okay, so fuck me. So like, it's got to go in here, and then also have like a top bit as well that goes like along here. Is that right? Sort of like this. I think we've gone in too early though. I think it's the next in bit, isn't it? Yeah. It's the next in bit, which makes it like 10 times harder to do what we actually need to do here. I think I'm barking up the wrong tree with this like idea anyway. I don't think it's gonna work. Because in order to do it, we have to go up, around, and down, and up again. Don't we? So we have to go like up here, get that bit done. Somehow get to there without blocking everything off. You kind of maybe assume it could work if it did something like this and then came down this side. But then there's no way of... Is there a way of getting to there? Maybe. I think that's the wrong way around though, isn't it? They're still connected. That disconnects them. Let's have a look. Yeah, I thought so. So even though we can actually technically get in there and that does like the weird pathing that we need, it doesn't actually work. Can't utilize it. I don't know which part that we're not without we're fucking. I don't know whether I just haven't got the angle on like that like janky bit there, or whether it's because I haven't got this path right. That's what's kind of annoying. So if you do that, it doesn't work. So if we're doing like this, when does it go into that? So can it go in like there, but then we like ignore it? That won't work. We already know that won't work. That also won't work. Oh my god. Okay. No. So if we kind of like go into it here. We do need to go all the way up though, so I guess it doesn't matter too much here. So this is the right height for it, isn't it? What is it? How far this way is it? Is it like, so if we do like this, is it like down to, it's down to like here, is it? This one? So if we wanted to go like around the outside here, go down to here. How do we get that involved? 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 I think it's already fucked though, isn't it? Like there's no way we can that can work. Let's fiddle around with the fucking thing over here for a bit, I guess. See if it's like an angle thing. I wish we could just fucking do that, bro. That would be so handy. We still haven't segregated there, have we? Fuck me. We can just do it like that, can't we? And let's just fucking slap this solution in. Let's play around with this some more, right? So the idea is that like we can do this through here. So if there's some sort of way that we can like, is there some sort of way we can use this with the pathing to help us? Or can we just solve this from here already? Because like the solution ends here, so it's entirely possible that we can kind of just like, yeah, I think we need to be able to get to here, because even if that door opens, we need to be able to get to that door, which probably requires going through there anyway. See? Okay. Need to be able to, where were the two places? It was like here is like the first one, and it's like here is like the second one, right? How can we connect them in like a meaningful way? Even if we go all the way up there, it doesn't help us. It's like I feel like I can do it that way around, right? Like if we do this, I should be able to get to the door. Is that right? Except I need to, no, segregate. So if I do this, can I get to that door? Have I messed that up as well? I have messed that up, but it's closer. It's certainly closer. That is like using the idea that like I'm thinking about, just not in as good a way. I mean, technically it doesn't have to be either of them, does it? It can be like, it kind of does though. It has to be like one or the other, doesn't it? Right, let's say so all we have to do is give it a path that gets to like there, for example. And there's like absolutely no fucking way of doing that, is there? I guess technically you could do it like this, but then how does that really help us? Press space to jump. I wish that's what that did. That just locks you into a puzzle, unfortunately. There's no way of like, if we do that, there's no way of getting to there. We can't have it like floating. That's fucking madness. So it has to be connected to a side. There's only like 4 possibilities. Like, I suppose it's technically possible that like it's not the one that goes like into it. Even though that would be kind of mad. It's got to be the one that goes into it. That actually would be insane. There's no way of getting the, because that's too low. That's the problem with that. If we're doing it like that, it has to be like from this side. But I don't think there's a way of getting that to work, right? I don't think there's any way that we can get to there and then still like reattach at any point, because we have to go, if we do that, then we have to go up here at the very least, and unless we like leave like a gap, but then that fucks us. So it has to go like, but it can't go like that. So it's not here, is it? It's not that one. Yeah, it can't be that corner one there. This one doesn't feel right at all. Like, I guess logically, technically, it could. No, it can't be like that, because that's where you start. No, it can't be that one. Because if it does that, like, it doesn't even, like, fucking... There's, like, no way through, is there? So it can't be that one either. So we're looking at the square being one of these, like, these two. Like, either the top or the right connector. The right connector's the in... I feel like that's the most likely one, right? Does that go through it twice, though? It doesn't. I like the right connector. I think it's got to be that, right? And then we can kind of go up here, and then it's just making a segregation, isn't there? Which you can do like this, isn't it? That work? Let's have a look. It's that sort of thing. We can either go like one less down, can't we? I think it has to go one more down, but it's that sort of idea. I'm pretty sure that's free, though. I don't think that's blocked. Hello, I didn't see this thing.
The relation between the controller and the controlled is reciprocal. The scientist...
So it's literally, we're just doing that instead, aren't we?
Designs contingencies and observes their effects.
So what was it? It was like this, like this. The behavior of the pigeon has determined the design of the apparatus. Yippee! Oh my god, okay, we've made it to here.
Such reciprocal control is characteristic of all science.
How does this help us?
As Bacon put it, nature, to be commanded, must be obeyed. The scientist who designs a cyclotron is under the control of the particles he is studying. The behavior with which a parent controls his child, either aversively or through positive reinforcement,
oh, you fucks. Really?
Maintained by the child's responses.
Shit.
A psychotherapist changes the behavior of his patient in ways which have been shaped and maintained by his success in changing them. A government or religion prescribes and imposes sanctions selected by their effectiveness in controlling citizens.
How do we actually solve this normally?
An employer induces his employees to work industriously and carefully with wage systems determined by their effects on behavior. The classroom practices of the teacher are shaped and maintained by the effects on his students. In a very real sense, then, the slave controls the slave driver, the child, the parent, the patient, the therapist,
It's more like
the citizen, the government, the communicant, the priest, the employee, the employer, and the student, the teacher.
No, I don't think that works. Does that work?
B.F. Skinner, 1971.
Skinner, you little weirdo. What are you talking about? If we do it more like... No. That has to... That one has to do this, doesn't it? I know that doesn't work because we can't do both of these, can we? So if we are going to do that, then we have to be able to go across, don't we? We liked the idea of going across from the very start, though, didn't we? That was like a big, like, yeah, that seems to be a good idea type thing, wasn't it? Was we could never quite get it past here, could we? That was the main issue, I think. Does this angle work? No. Let's give us less angle. Well, that's not very helpful, is it? Because there's no way we can solve it from here, can we? Unless we, like, somehow are able to, like... So we can draw that pattern anyway, and then if we go up here, all the way up here, yeah, that'll work, right? So we just draw this pattern here, and then we can kind of do this, and then majestic. There we go. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere, eh? Now we are getting somewhere. Fucking shit, bro. Fucking shit. Okay. No, well, we're not, as it turns out. It was all a ruse. We're getting nowhere. I reckon we probably... Okay, yeah. As long as we... Nope, how would that work? How would that work? Okay. Okay, so can we do something like... Can do that. Except we can't quite finish it. Bullshit. I believe that exact same thing will work again, right? Yes, good. Ah, majestic. This is the last one on this level. Oh my god. It's gonna happen. We're gonna do it. That's not helpful at all, is it? Alright, what do we actually need to get here? I mean, it seems pretty chill. My back hurts so much. I'm so unhealthy with how I sit. Okay, well that won't work, will it, from there? Because we need to be able to see this one as well. What's the one we're missing? It's like there, isn't it? Go a bit further. Perfect. You bastard. This thing was tough, bro. What? We categorically need this corner. Do we somehow like need... Oh, if we get really close, does that work a bit? Could you not do it from the angle that I presented to you? No, it has to be from here, does it? Okay. Alright, so I think we need like the proper corner here. I also think that we need to do it like this, don't we? Just from memory. And then it's like this, is it? Majestic, okay. Door is open. Now we just need to do the Tetris solution one last time, and then we're good to go. But for the other door. It's only taken us like 50 minutes to get here. Oh, I can... Oh, the links are linking, baby. The links are linking. Once you get that first solution down, it's it's a smooth journey, eh? Nice. Beautiful. Look at this place. Dang. Don't quite know about that, like, deep bass, like, almost horror-esque, but, you know. We do actually still have some puzzles on the island as well, though, don't we? Like, there's like a windmill puzzle, and then there was one in like the castle grounds, but I'm pretty happy to keep going, at least for now. I see you, baby. Oh no, not the colour ones. Oh no. Oh, I don't remember the logic behind those particularly well. Deary me. These look like the grey tinted windows. Am I correct in thinking that? Like the greeny ones? Yeah, there's no tin here, is there? Bro, what am I looking at? Shitting hell, right. Okay, from what I can tell, these are all the same colors, right? These ones here. So if we do something that just like keeps these the same. Right, that was actually really fucking sketchy. I just kept those the same, but with oh yeah. Oh, okay, right. So this is fucked. Oh, is this where I need to use the windows maybe to see if they're actually the same? Are these even windows? Or am I tripping? I'm tripping balls, bro. They're not doing anything. Right, great. Okay, right. Okay, so we know we know that these two are definitely the same. These two are definitely the same and different to these two. This feels the same as them. This feels different to them. That one feels the same. That's definitely different to them. Is that different to those two in the corner though? I mean, I can just separate them naturally anyway, though, can't I? By doing this. So I don't need to worry about that. Oh, God. Okay, so the two yellows go together. That's good. Or do they? Okay, no, they can't quite, can they? Okay, what actually is the same as something else here? Any of these in sync? They all seem out of sync to me. Am I going insane there? Maybe I am. How do we do this then, eh? Okay. And there's like nothing that can be done here to help us out. Like, even if we look through there. No. Okay. Just gonna have to try and figure out which colours are connected to which, I guess. So we know that this is paired up, but it has to be. It doesn't have to be separated, does it? But that has to be separated from that at the very least. But that technically doesn't have to be separated with this. So we could technically do this, but that separates that. So it could be like this, I guess. Like that doubles those up. So it's whether the top star links with anything else as well. It doesn't actually matter if the two is separate, does it? And this calls those two yellows together, in which case, yeah, that's why we're looking for whether the top star is in sync with something. I don't think it is. I'm feeling nauseous looking at this, fuck me. It's definitely not with the one below it. I'm trying to see if it syncs up with... They're similar, but they're definitely different, aren't they? Yeah, that thing in the top right is doing its own fucking thing. There's no way it's connected to anything, right? Okay, right. How can we separate some of these things so that we don't have to worry about them. Because the blue can technically get involved, right? So that these four are all different. So something like this needs to be going on, at the very least. Technically that doesn't need to be separated because it's one of those things, isn't it? So could we, like... So could we, like, just think like this? Assume that these two go together. It can't... No, it doesn't quite work, does it? Especially if that's yellow. That needs to be like a double. No other, like, thing that we can use here. Is there? What the fuck? I don't even know how this is going to help us. Oh, so this just unlocks the thing so that we can do this bit. That's like the start. Oh my god. Okay. I swear to God, the fucking screen isn't flashing at like the same rate as like this. They're flashing quicker than the fucking screen is, right? Am I losing my mind there? I feel like I'm losing my mind here. When is this yellow then? Is it yellow on the like the purple bit? I think that's yellow on the purple bit, right? So I think these two go together. At the very least. I have no idea what this... What can you go with, bruv? Bruv, what are you... Who do you go with? You fucking prick. What? If that is the case, then it's got to be like this, right? That's... I mean... So who the fuck can you go with? You've got to sync up with somebody. The guy on the top right. He must sync up with somebody. I can't tell. Am I being blind or stupid? Which one is it? He definitely doesn't sync up with the one below him, so we can fucking sack that one right off. Does he sync with the one at the bottom? Does the one with the bottom sync with you? The one like two on the right that's 2 up is syncing with the one that's like half yellow, right? That feels kind of definite. Okay, so let's fucking block them off. I don't mind it, you know. I think that works. I don't fucking mind it, you know. How do we do this then? I'm gonna... Can we block these stuff again? It's hard to see when it goes purple. That's definitely not... Might be cyan when it goes purple. Might be cyan, right? Yeah, I think that's cyan when it goes purple. That's like red. Is he yellow? Okay, but we can only have 2 of them anyway. What do we think there? The bottom one was definitely I've done the wrong ones. Which one's synced? You're synced. That might be yellow. It's hard to know though. that one's definitely cyan. So I think we can keep this together like this. Except, how do we get the? Oh my god! I'm just muttering to myself like I've gone insane as well, which is a really good look for anyone that wants to try it. Would recommend just like starting. Which one synced up? These two, wasn't it? Cyan. You the cyan one? Yeah, you're the cyan one. Was it you? Yeah, and then we've made that decision. Wait. So the star cyan, yeah? Yeah. And then were you supposed to be yellow? You might be yellow. You could be yellow. Okay. We seem to split it in twos. Does say like that does mean that we can kind of do this sort of no, that doesn't work, does it? It's the other way around. It's like this, isn't it? So we do have this sort of thing as like the end, but we need to be able to get to that point as well. It's like separate here, don't we? So we wanted to kind of do it like this, I think. I'm gonna assume that. No, because then how do you do that? Right, fuck me. This is so fucking hard, bro. Right. Does it have to go there? It doesn't have to go there. It can link with which. What were you again? Hold on. Yeah, we back you as being pink, so we can do it more like this, I guess. Have it like this. Oh, okay, no, right, fair enough. I just messed up how I drew it, right? So it was like, oh, right, shit, fuck, yes, okay, right, hold on. No, what do we do? Do like this? No. But then there's no way of getting that involved, is there? Unless we go, can we go all the way up first? Do we do it like more like this? No, that won't work. So maybe we try it from this side. Which one was the other cyan one? The cyan one was there. Fucking hell. No, it's not. It's not that way. It's this way. How can we get the cyans to link? We can't really, can we? Oh my god. Okay. Well, the other possibility is that we get this one involved. So we do it more like fuck off, like this. And then separate that like that. And that doesn't quite work, does it? Let's go up. God, this is fucked. Okay, and how would that work overall? So sure we could connect it to there. So we do. Which these two, was it? Hold on, I've lost my mind. Was it these two? Yeah. So if we get that one to fuck off, hold on. Oh no, but it can't have to. Oh fuck me. If we get to my damn mind, my damn fucking mind. No, that won't work either. Which one have we got to fuck off? Hey, it's these two that are linked. So I've got the wrong one to fuck off, haven't I? Be like this. And then is there like a way of like... No, there's no way of like... No, maybe? No, there's no way of getting that one to fuck off as well. Is there? No, if we do it like this one can fuck off, can't it? This one can fuck off. There it is. Nice. Oh my god. Ooh. Do you reckon if I took LSD, like, it would just balance itself out and it would just look completely normal? I sure as shit hope so, right? Okay, so we're gonna have to try and figure out which ones are synced. So you're not synced with you. Okay, you two are synced. That's kind of cute. You're not. What fucking difference do you make, mate? The Tetris piece. Do I have to worry about segregating them as well? Which two synced up? These two did, right? Okay, right, so those three synced up, right. Oh my god, so... Right then, it's so fucking hard to remember, right, what colours do it's like the black? If I come that colour? Not really, nope, we're just fucking spitballing here, I guess. Right, so these three sync up. So let's block this out. Do the other three sync up? The other three sync up? Okay, great. Okay. Right. Why does the Tetris piece need to sync up? I don't understand that. What difference does the colour of the Tetris piece ever make? So these three are in the same synchronization, and so are these three. So, like, I would assume it's like this. Okay, we're looking for when the bar is the same colour all the way through. We need to see what colour it is when that occurs. Does it ever become this? I don't see the screen turning the same colour all the way through. That's the problem I'm having. So I don't quite know how these are going to separate. There's got to be some level of synchronization between these. And we have to incorporate the fucking Tetris piece as well. Which is something exquisite, may I add. Can we get away with doing it like that, I guess? I feel like we're too lopsided at the moment. Look at the bar still. It's kind of... It's like slightly off-coloured, isn't it? Right, let's just focus on these two. I don't think they're ever going as the colour of the background there. I don't see it. It's like a slightly off colour, so maybe we're looking for like a darker version, which makes it kind of tough. Does it go pink? When does it go pink? Long time. When does it go green? No, they're not in sync. We're going to have to spitball here, aren't we? That's nowhere near to that one, is it? What about this one? No, they're just not syncing at all, are they? There's no way. There's no way. Okay, well, one thing we do know is we know that this has to occur, and then it's where they're like, so this has to occur, doesn't it? At the very least. Because once we do that, there's no way of getting back to there to get that done, is there? So that has to happen. So we're going to assume that it's halved like this. Yeah, it has to be halved like this. That's a good thing to know. Okay, good start, good start. We also have to separate this bit, don't we? So, like, let's just, like, get, like, a basic idea of what we're trying to do here, maybe. So where would the Tetris piece go? The Tetris piece doesn't have to go there, does it? Not necessarily. Where can the Tetris piece go? So, like, knowing that we have to do... Knowing that this has to exist in, like, some sort of capacity. the most likely place for the Tetris piece will be like that, won't it? Holy fuck, bro. Right. How would you draw it as well? Would you go? Oh my god, can't go up like that. So it's gotta be. I guess it could be like this. So that could be the Tetris piece. And then the segregation could go down. So we could split, then go down, right? And then have the Tetris piece like that. Those three were synced, yeah. Right, and that syncs with the top bit. So that has to sync, so that has to go with that, doesn't it? So if we go around like that, and then do it like that maybe? So if it's like... Yeah, we're kind of fucking spitballing here, but if it's like... How's this gonna work? It's like this, right? Is that too much, is it? Okay, I feel like we've satisfied everything there. No, we haven't. Oh, that we've got to somehow split this better, don't we? That's almost it, though. I couldn't even tell what was wrong there. Which is always a good sign, eh? I mean, I guess it could be like this, and then... No, it can't be like that. Then there's no way of getting this done, is there? So we're going from... Yeah, it's got to be like this then down, doesn't it? How do we get this in? Like this, maybe? And then we do this. Yes. Good, okay. Okay, this doesn't bleed my eyes nearly as much. In fact, is that just like a normal... Is this just a normal puzzle? Is this just a normal puzzle? Oh my days. I can't believe it. It was just a normal puzzle. Right. Well, at the moment, at least, it looks like we just have to, like, fucking finish it, right? Zoom. Okay, I don't quite know why we need lots of different solutions to this, but I'm sure when we start experimenting here, it will start to make sense. Okay, right, let's fall into the trap. Okay. Let's fall into the trap. I see, right. That's fucked. Okay then, right? That's a bit easier to actually see them all at the same time, right? Okay. I'll work like this. Yeah. Well, let's just type in that exact same solution, just see if it works. It sure as shit doesn't. Right, now we're fucking doing stuff. Now stuff is occurring. Oh, mercy me, mercy my. Right, we can still, but that wouldn't work. Okay, right, so if we do it more like this, maybe. And then do the thing that we just did. Majestic. You fuckers. I think that still works. I think I just messed it up slightly though, right? Unless I didn't, in which case, well, fuck my life. Right. Oh, I see. It was like this, was it? Ah, and that segregates that, which we can't do. Yeah. Absolutely fucked, right? Okay. How can we do this then in a way that works? So we can't go to the edge there unless we completely separate it. Is that right? So that can only really go in 2 spots, right? Figure this out. So we're looking at this one here, this 3, and it can literally only go here, right? Because if you move it one down, then it doesn't get there. So yeah, it can literally only go in this spot. It can either be connected to this or it can be separate. You can't move it up, you can't move it across because you don't get the 3. So it's got to go here. There's like, oh, what the fuck? Okay. There's like, there's no reason why it shouldn't be connected to this one, right? Oh, I must be missing something there. Can't go up, can't go down. It's got to be like that. Is there some sort of way that we can incorporate the 3 in? So if we incorporate the 3, it can look like this. Technically, can't it? It can have this sort of shape. So I feel like that's what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to... But how do we split that? How do we split the purple and the green whilst also keeping this shape? Well, I guess it can go up 1. So we could have it more like this, and that's how it ends. So it's more like this sort of shape, isn't it? And then we just need to split the purple beforehand. So we need to do everything else beforehand and then do that. So easiest way I'm guessing would be to have something like this. That does that nicely. I feel like the purple can't split like that. I feel like that's wrong. We'll give it a go. But I feel like it can't incorporate this, can it? I feel like it has to be like the other way round. Let me draw that pattern again. So it was like this, wasn't it? In fact, it was like, we can do better than that, can't we? We can surely do it. It was like this, wasn't it? So it's like that, isn't it? Right, how can we not... What? It can't be like that. There's no way we can that pattern can't exist and have the green, can it? So the next segregation would be there. So the only way to do it would be, so if we go round like this. No, that can't work. That's insane. Is there some sort of way of drawing the pattern here? There's no way of drawing the pattern here, is there? let me draw that pan again. Oh my god, I'm going in. I can feel the sanity slipping. It's this or it's this one above, isn't it? If we do that, then there's no way of separating the green, that green from the pink, is there? Do I need to separate the green from the pink? I just need them to. I don't need to separate the green from the pink, do I? Do I? Is that a ruse? Separating the green from the pink a ruse this whole time that I've been falling into like a fool? Well, we've separated them anyway. Because I'm a silly little boy, apparently. I've actually lost my... Wait, hold on. Does that... Does it even matter? If we do this, does it even bloody matter? Okay, I was just losing my fucking marbles there, apparently. Let's have a look at this pattern. Does it work? No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Bro, I put all my spiritual energy into that one. I can't do more. I've maxed out at 4. Just looking to see if it would work, and it's like, nope. And I'm like, well, I'm fucked then, aren't I? So, we need to get the dot. So, no, and now we've lost the solution that we had. I should have taken a picture of that, really, shouldn't I? That would have been a sensible thing to do. So our logic was, it was like this. So we want to get the 3, don't we? So look at that. So other than we can you know, so it's literally just missing that dot, isn't it? So can we? No, that wouldn't work. How can we collect this dot then? Slash, is there another way of drawing that? If we go, if we go. So if we go like this first, for example, then we go up and get this dot, then we go down across like this. Doesn't quite work, does it? But I guess maybe needs to pick up the dot as well. The dot's a problem, isn't it? The dot is a bastard. Our logic was like this, was it? Oh, no, we can't pick it up like that. And then, as soon as we do that, we fucked it. So it's got, has to be maybe down here, and then we do that, doesn't work either. How's it going, ZZ? It's been a while. It's been like it's been what, 6 days since I last did anything. So you know, exciting stuff to be back. How can we do this? This I don't think it works in this perspective, does it? Like I kind of right, and then but. Problem is we can't we can't fully separate this, can we? We need to somehow separate this. The easiest way is to do this or this, isn't it? And then go up through here, and then it's about drawing something. Incorporates all of this. Like, that middle one with the Tetris bit is, like, the real, like, thing that slows us, though, isn't it? Let's be real about that. That thing slows us down the most. So we've got this sort of pattern. Is there a way that we can... If we... No. Yes? No? There's no way we can get that dot and get the two left and right extremes. We've got everything but those two at the moment, I think. Oh no, the green doesn't work either. The green's too segregated. The green doesn't have to be too segregated. That's just silly drawing. Like, we can literally just do it like this, and then the green's no longer segregated, and I don't think it makes any difference to what we did there. I can't remember how we draw this. Oh no, it does. It does make a difference, actually. As it so turns out. That is important. I didn't realise. Okay. It's not like we can just casually do that. Right, okay. This is hard. You can't see the one in the far right. I'm aware. My fucking webcam's in the way, but oh well. What can be done, I suppose. Right, how can we... It's crazy. We can't do it like that because that means that doesn't work. How can we... So we can't do it like that. How many times am I going to say we can't do it like that before I actually get that we can't do it like that? Incredible stuff, eh? Truly glorious. Right. So with the space that we've got, can we finagle a finish here? They don't actually have to be separated, do they? So it's actually from here that we need to be able to somehow finagle a finish, right? It's from like here that we have to be able to finagle a finish. Okay, no, but we have to separate that still, don't we? How can we do this? How? I feel like that first step is wrong of separating that like that, but I don't know how else we can do it. I mean, we could do it like that, but that seems even worse. I mean, maybe you go like this, but yeah, again, like we've missed the thing there, haven't we? Okay, so it obviously can't. Right, and then what? This is even worse than before, right? Surely. So we do this. We can't do that because that separates these two. It's gonna have to be something weird like this. And again, that can't work because then how do we get that to work? There's like no way, right? One, two, I mean, I guess like this. That almost works, doesn't it? Maybe that's the pan. The 1, 2, 3 like that. Missed the little bit there. Okay, right. Let's go back to this logic set then. So this was like the 1, 2, 3 like that, wasn't it? The green's not in with the other green. That's all we're missing. There's no way to get it in, is there? There ain't no way to get that in. I guess if we go, can we run past here? I'm hiding them puzzles. I don't want people to know my dirty puzzle secrets. can... Don't need to segregate there. Is there a way of getting the 3 that we need here? Some miracle way that we can get a 3 in. There's not. Because we need this space, don't we? I mean, it could be like this, technically. I mean, why would it be like that rather than like this? That's just like real estate, isn't it? So those are the 2 possibilities. Unless we're like no, we can't completely segregate this. Can we? So this is the other possibility. Is there a way of somehow, some way getting the... No, because as soon as we do that, we know we're fucked, right? We know we are. So the only other way you could do it would be if we do it like this, but then that doesn't get the... That doesn't work anyway. So... How can we get this and the green... But we can't reach the fucking button from there, can we? We can't reach this cheeky fucking son of a bitch up here. Maybe we don't need to. Maybe it's something like this. That's insanity, bro. There's no way it's that. Right. Okay. There's no. It can't be that. We can't go across to here. Surely that's just insanity. Because we can't go along there. That's a hubris. That's a madness. See, I don't mind that. But it can't be quite... Oh my god. Oh, I'm going mad. As soon as we do that, that's fuck that. That incorporates the black bit of the far one in there. Can't go to there. We have to keep it open for it to reach to there, at the very least. We can't draw the pattern that we need now because of how we've gone across, right? There's no way of getting a 3 out of that, which is why it can't be that one, can it? Unless we go all the way across and then somehow draw the pattern and then go back. That sounds mad, though. That sounds utterly ridiculous. So if we can we somehow create this pattern without going to the top, but also without needing to leave to go to the top after we've created it from this position? I don't know if we can. That seems impossible to me. The one that... No, that doesn't work. 'Cause then we're missing the fucking 3, aren't we? We can do that, but again, we don't have the greens connected and we're missing the dot, aren't we? Okay, so the one thing we're missing on this one is the dot. The dot that's in the top left. That's all we're missing when we do it like this. Is there a way that we can shuffle what we've got to incorporate that dot? Because the problem, when we go to pick up that dot and we try and replicate this pattern, it splits the pinks. That's what's going wrong. But when we do it, but when we do it like this, so when we do it like this pattern, we can then pick up the dot, but we don't have the space to draw the pattern properly. We haven't given ourselves enough space. So what we need to do is we need to draw the pan like here-ish as well. Whilst not separating the greens from one another. So the way that you could do that might be... No, that separates the greens. Okay, when you get to... No, okay. You need to pick up the dot as well. That's important. So we had. So if we do it this way, it's got to be like this sort of pattern, doesn't it? Yeah, it has to be this sort of pattern. So how from here can we draw the pattern? I don't even know if we can. I don't know if that automatically fucks it. Just getting to this point. That splits the green, so it can't be that. So we'd have to do it from here, which I don't think works because we don't have the space for it. The only other thing is if it's like this, that still doesn't work. Again, like where do we put the 3? It doesn't really exist. Oh my god. And yeah, how do we separate that as well? There's just no way, right? Okay. Everybody calm down. Everybody relax. Everybody relax. Fucking calm down. What have we got here, baby? Nope. Calm down. Everybody calm. Nope. Okay. How did we solve this before? Wait, it was the angle that we came from that was different, right? Oop. Yeah, I don't think this will ever work, will it? Because the reason that one works is because we're starting from the right side. Otherwise, we segregate the greens, which we just can't do. And there's no way of getting... Is there? Like, this is no different from doing this, though, is it? And that's too close. So it can't be that start. It has to... I mean, it doesn't have to be like this, but it feels like it's got to be like this. Am I, like, too focused in on the new element? Is there a way that will, like, naturally separate them? If we kind of just do, like, whatever. No, because, like... Because of where that is, and where, like... So, think you can see the white there. I'm gonna fucking move my webcam. Just for this bit to like here. Right, because this and this are connected. But that and that isn't. Like, there's no way you can incorporate both of these doubles and not separate that. So you have to create the separation, because that's like the smallest you can make it, whilst getting that pink double in. So you have to find a way, because that fucks you. So unless you're doing something like really fucky like that. It's not bad. It's not. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Okay, right. And so we wanted the 3 like this, did we? No. Okay. Almost. And then we just go round there, don't we? So instead of doing that, we go round like this. Then we do the 3 like this. That's it. Okay, that's it. Oh my days. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, what the fuck, Charles? It's such a small addition, but it's such a slutty one. Oh no. I was sat there just like, surely it would just be this solution again. I'll have nailed it. I'll have absolutely killed it. It'll be perfect. Nay. No such luck. Alright, let's keep that pattern on for like as long as, in fact, let's not even worry about that. Let's take a picture of this pissing pattern, eh? See what we can do. Oh, I only need one. I only need like the one. I don't need like all fucking 10 of them, do I? How can we subtly change what we've done to incorporate that too? So the 2 will either be like there or it'll be there. And there's kind of like no in between. Okay, we don't have the space for it. There's no point where we're like, okay, let's just kick that out a bit and then we can incorporate a 2, is there? That's like actually diabolical though, isn't it? Be like that, or like that. So, just looking at it. So it so like, so unless we do there's no way we can come from above to do it, is there? Like, that's just crazy. Because the only way we can get above is if we cut it off, and then once we've cut it off, we can't then get back across to get up. So we're going to be going up to incorporate this. That is like a certainty. if we do the lower one, we can do this sort of thing. Do the higher one, we can tuck. Do the higher one, we can tuck back in. Can we? No, we can't tuck back into to get that. We have to go around like that. But does that actually segregate? If we do the higher one, does that not? No, it doesn't actually. If we do the lower one, it won't actually segregate either. We'll be splitting that, won't we? We can't do that. We can't cut that off because these two are connected. They're in the same spot, but so we have to have a line that separates here. That's like a must. The other one doesn't matter as much as long as we've got that line there, but that's open. So if we go for the 2 here, go around, go for the 2, then we can go down there, can't we? Because that's been separated because we've done the lower one. Pick that up like that. That thing that goes too far left though, doesn't it? And then it eats into what we want to do with this. Come from above. Do this. Give it that one. And then draw this pattern from above. So we're starting like here and doing that. Okay, right. Let's give it a go. Right, so we do this. And then we need to do the upper one here. Yeah, then we're drawing from above, aren't we? So we're drawing our pattern from here. That we want to do, and which is like this. Yes. Gotta get the emotes back. Get a bonus Tetris, eh? Oh my good lord, why have we done this? Why indeed have we done this, eh? What's the purpose? What is indeed the purpose of this? What am I missing? So I can now get up here for some unknown reason. Why can I get up here? What do I need to do from here to... Going down. Well, we want to open that door. Is that door open? Let's have a look. So I feel like we want to get to... Here, is it? I can only see the one wire going into it though, and it's that one. Okay, so we want one going into there as well. Oh, do we just need to solve it for here then? We probably want to end it like there though, don't we, right? I see. Oh my god, I see. Holy, okay. Right. Wow. I see. Goodness gracious me. Right. So we need enough space to get 2 of these working, do we? right. Is there a way to make this symmetrical? Or essentially symmetrical. So if you were to do something like this. No, I don't think there is. We can't really go past there because of where that is. So the idea of starting by going like left is like relatively appealing. And then if we do that, how do we get two of those in? We need to leave that entrance open, I feel, because we need that door. We can't like loop around. Like we have to finish in one of these two as well. Yeah, finish can't be there. I guess technically that no, that finish can't be this. This finish has to be in one of these two. Whilst also giving us enough space to do that. That's hard, isn't it? So if we start by doing something like this, maybe. Yeah, okay, but we need the extra level of separation, don't we? I can't block that off, so it would be maybe something like this to start with. This is very hard. This is very, very hard. Just how now can we get that without blocking that out? How do you do that? How can you get both of those? Unless like, okay, right, so do we just need a path from there to there? We don't need to like re-solve the puzzle in its entirety, I'm guessing. So we just need so it obviously can't be here, can it? So these two have to be connected, but we can't block that off, which is fine. We just need to give it enough space so that it can do that. How do we do that there? So if it has like this sort of pattern like around the outside, where it takes up like the least amount of space, that does split them though. So maybe we want to be splitting them anyway. So that naturally splits them. Can't not split them, right? Oh, it's gonna be like 3, isn't it? I think we're gonna have to go there, go back, and then redo this one. So like let's assume that we're going to, so it won't be that one that we're ending at. We're probably ending at this one, so we can kind of do this again, can't we? And then the main problem is that's going to split that, so those two aren't going to go together, are they? That can't do that, so the only way you can do that would be... that doesn't have to, that can go like there. Like I think you'd end up back. Would you end up back here? Would you end up like there? But then if you do that, then like you can't really like keep them together, can you? Because that's in competition with that. Okay. Doesn't quite work. And that blocks that out. This is very hard. This is so hard. Oh my god. How can we separate those whilst also allowing that thing a path? As soon as we go like this side, unless we're gonna do something weird like this to allow it space to go through there, then how do we get that to work? I still haven't identified like which stars we actually want to have coupled together. I feel like it's. I obviously can't do that. I feel like so that locks off both sides, doesn't it? And we can't go up there. Can't be like. Wow. Sure, yeah. Yes. There's no way to separate those properly, though, is there? To be connected. Right, I'll be right back. Right, I feel like maybe we just input like an answer. So this. Oh my god. well. Right, or not. Maybe we don't input an answer. Maybe I'm not good enough for the game to do that. Who'da thunk it, eh? Right, let's just input an answer so that we can at least have a look at like, and like try and like get some ideas from like this side, right? As to how this is gonna work. How can we get... Wow. No, we can't like cancel this one, can we, from here? No. So so it's obviously just not... Well, we've all we've figured out is that was alright. Is that it's not fucking that great. Perfect. Oh my god. I just feel like you would want to do it more like this, right? So you would want to maybe end here. So that doesn't quite work because they're not right. But how can we do that, eh? how can we connect these together in a meaningful way? So the problem with these two here, is there's like no real way of separating them other than with this. They kind of have to go together because you can't separate these two. You can't do that. So these two have to be together, which in turn like forces like a line here, here, or here. So unless it's something like really wacky like this. I'll tell you what, that's not bad. That is like not bad. What did I do? I did something like, I don't even need to do that. It's literally like, is it even like that? What do we do? We just did that, didn't we? And then separate. No, that doesn't work, does it? What I just did there is stupid, doesn't work. Okay, so that's that. How can we like make this even more funky? Because I don't think that's quite what we want to be doing. Is there a way where we can like do it more like this? Well, yes, that is a solution. Does it help us though? Is it getting us anywhere? No, because we're kind of separating that too much. Is there a way we can do this in like a reverse type way? No, not really. So if we how would we get the opposite side to work with this? If this was like our imaginary solution, how would we get it to work? What would need to be broken here to allow us to get across? And is it plausible? We need something quite like that as an idea. Problem is that blocks all of that off, doesn't it? So kind of more like have to be like this, wouldn't it? If we're gonna do it like that. But then there's the issue of how we get that blocked off. Then we'd have to go right. Does it make sense? Not really, but it's not impossible, is it? Again, so like, let's weirdly type in the solution that might be for the last one instead. So it's probably gonna look. So it's gonna end from. It might look something like this for the last bit. Again, that doesn't work either. Does it? Because there's no way that that can segregate there. So how would it actually look? look backwards and see if that helps us. Unless, of course, that yellow bit, but I can't see a way in which it would be the yellow bit, because... No, the door just needs to be opened. I don't think the yellow bit actually matters, does it? Is there some sort of way of getting here? Somehow, like, deleting this from the other side after we get there? Like, what happens if we, like, do, like, a loop for no apparent reason other than I feel like being a little bastard? There's no way to do that, is there? Oh, no, there is. If we go from this side, there is. Right? No? Yep, like this. Oh, those were still on the same page, were they? Oops, didn't realise. They're not anymore, are they? No, but the black and white is. How do we do that then? We can incorporate you, can we? No, we can't. Oh my god. Okay, maybe we don't do that. I don't know if we're going to do this one today. Might have to have a fresh perspective on it. I can't even see how we would do this though, right? Kind of wanted that to be separate, but not that. So how do we separate this, but not the other one? Is it like that? And then we go down and around? That's definitely wrong, isn't it? Oh, it's like this, is it? And then it's down and around like that. That works for this solution, I guess. I mean, I don't know how helpful that is, but it's kind of cute, I guess. Wunderbar. Oh, I wonder, does that stick out a bit? Is there a way of getting onto there then? I mean, I feel like that's too close, but it wouldn't be the most alien thing, the way that sticks out, is it? Would it? No. Doesn't quite work like that, unfortunately. Oh no, Zize. That would truly be a disaster. You're right, I clearly need to stay up all night in order to figure this out, don't I? That's definitely the sensible play here. I have no doubt about it. I wanted to go down there, didn't I? Ah. This. Like this. What are we looking at here then? Nothing of good, eh? Why was I able to do it from here? I don't know why, I preferred it from here, even though it's not the right angle apparently. How do we do this without blocking ourselves off? Is like the genuine question that I have no idea what the answer to is. This is insane to me. Like how do we do it? How do we not block? Because that blocks that off. That immediately blocks that off. That means we have to go right over at the opening. That means we have to go left at the opening. Yeah, okay, or whatever, other way around maybe, I don't know. So unless it's like we're doing this, but there's no way to that further, is there? As soon as we go up here, that means we're blocked off. We have to somehow loop back around. We have to somehow go back to there. So that means we have to, if we do this, we have to stay on this side of the map. As soon as we go across to there, it's fucked. So how can we get both of these and them as well? Bro, this is fucked. This is fucked, bro. This is fucked. Can you see it? Again, like, how do we not cross ourselves here? Is there like some sneaky thing where we can somehow get to the other side without drawing a proper pattern? I don't see it personally. I don't know. This seems a not today type of nonsense. If we go, yeah, but then they're. Just bleh. Just boo. Just fucking boo. You know what I mean? Just fucking boo. We can't go up there. And then we can't go all the way across if we do that. So it can't be that. Can it logically be this? I don't think so. I just think there's no way of getting both of those. If we go to the right here like this, there's no way of getting both of these oranges in, is there? Was also like keeping them separate. That just ain't happening, fam. That just ain't happening, you know. Like that is a solution, but we ain't getting anywhere with this. It's not even a solution. I lied to you. Definitely not. Okay, how can we somehow like incorporate this? Well, we can do that, but then what after that then? So then you'd assume it'd be more like this, wouldn't you? Then how do we even get out of the beginning bit? And if you do that, how can we? These two can't. What? Right. Let's just look at these two. Let's just look at these two. So there either needs to be that, which cuts them off. It either needs to be like that, which means that it has to go left. But then how do you? So for this one, go this way. Assuming that we don't want these two together, right? That's what we're assuming. We don't want these two. If we don't want these two together, does this one have to be cut? This line here, because it can't be like that. It can't cut. You can't do it there. It's got to be like that, right? You can't. As soon as you do that, you can't separate them. They're together. They're together. As soon as you do that, they're together. And then there's like even if you're coming from like here, that has to. You can't like loop back around, can you? What if you can? What if you can loop back around? What if you cut here and then do this? Yeah, and then that separates that, and then somehow you can. You can't do that, can you? There's no way you can do that. If you, let's just visualize it. No, they're automatically. If you do that, they're together forever. So it can't be like that, can it? It can't be that way around. Let's say we're coming from this direction. Can it be that way around? And then we like loop back around here. No, that doesn't even work there because that blocks that off. So it'd have to be like this, which keeps them together. So we can't go across that bit. If we're doing that, we're trying to get to there though, aren't we? It's like this sort of thing. But then first we have to separate them though. I feel like I'm missing a piece here. I feel like there's somehow a way of getting across, but like without solving this. So if these are together, they just can't be together, can they? They've got to somehow be separated. But there's just no way you can get to that half. If you do that, there's no way you can get to that half, and that's like the only way of separating them, right? Unless you do something like this. But again, you can't get to there. So if that sneaks down the side there, for example, this sneaks down the side here. That's our solution for that. Let's just pretend that it is. It won't work though, will it? Because that keeps these together. All right. So what if it's like sneak down the side here then? Sneak down the side here is like impossible because these two, there's no way of separating these two, is there? Of making like a join there. Yes, if we pencil that, yeah, sneak down the side there. It runs along here. So even if you go up and around, there's no way you can make like enough separation there, is there? Because in order to separate there, you need to go up here to create that, and then that won't even work anyway because that other one's there. So you'd have to go to here. Unless you wanted one of them where you'd have to go to here, but again that splits that anyway. So it can't be down that side. It's got to be down this side for this solution, right? Like this. So how can we separate this whilst also keeping them in lock? I don't think we can. I don't think that's possible. I literally don't think it's possible. Because if you split here... So the only other way would be if we're just trying to solve this. And that would be giving us something like this, wouldn't it? So we go like this instead. So if it is something like this... It'd be like... Could maybe do something like... this, for example. Does that work? That does work. And then we can try solving that puzzle, then coming back across. You guys are getting the crazy stoner. We are concentrating super hard, eh? So do we... So the question is does this ruin the solution here? It doesn't. Okay. Right. Okay. Interesting. so we've got the door open, which is kind of cute. So now it's what we do here. So here we have to separate those bits. So after doing that, can we just like not have a solution to the second bit? Exactly, super focused. That powers that down. Okay, right. So it's got to be like this, actually, doesn't it? Because we need a separation between the two. I keep on walking on this for some reason. We need to somehow separate those two. Okay, I don't mind it. That's a good start, at least. That feels like a step forward, at the very least. I imagine it is something like this, though, right? Which two go together? Would be no. Those two can't be together. Can those two be together? Okay. That doesn't quite work either, does it? Because we kind of need this bit, don't we, to separate here? Because that's two connected, isn't it? So we need that like pivot, really, don't we? If we're gonna like separate where we need to separate here. Oh my god. Because that keeps too many in connected, doesn't it? There's like no... This one's wrong. That almost makes things worse. Alright, how did we solve this before to get across? It's done something right, eh? Like this. No, clearly not. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. That does work. Right, let's just sit here with this, I guess, for now, eh? There's like no, there's no real way. Unless we do that and then just, does that separate the white as well? So if we do, no, we can't get that involved. If we do, I need to try this. Holy moly. So if we do something more akin to this, does that, do they count that as these being, why do I keep on doing that? Do they count that as these being separated? Is that like a, oh, okay, right, they're in their own little box type thing? Now we can do something like, doesn't quite work, does it? Because we haven't separated the black and the white. But yeah, but that does work for that, at the very least. So if we do, oh my god, if we do that, okay. Okay, right. I think we've got this. So now we can go back and loop across the white, can't we? Oh, I didn't realise there were going to be so many steps. And now when we go back across, we just separate the two. And then I think we're in. Okay. I don't know if I could have done that cleaner. There it is. Oh my days. There it is. I'm guessing I'm going up. We're going up. Are we? Are we? We're going down? Question mark. We're going down. Perfect. Quick. Yeah. I don't even know what those are as well. I've done like none of them. It wasn't a 3-step, it was a 5-step. Did I take 7 to do it though? Embarrassing. Start the game again to redo that puzzle. Are we almost down? We're getting super deep in though, aren't we? The crazy stoner, alright. I don't know. Oh, we got some floor puzzles, eh? Looks like we've got a little ways to go, so I won't. So I'll probably call it a day there, eh? Is that just this? It is, right, okay, interesting. Well, I'm guessing there's more to it than that. I'm guessing there's a couple of extra steps here and there, because there's lots of solutions to that. But for now, at least, we'll end the stream here. I think I might be done. Yep, we'll go have a nap, rest up, and try again, eh? Let's have a cheeky. I don't know why I minimize this, but hey. Yeah, thanks for the GGs as well, crazy stoner. Maybe see if someone else is playing this. Witness. Nobody that speaks English at any rate. Alright, I'll probably just end things like awkwardly without hosting anyone, but that's okay. I should definitely be able to stream this tomorrow, so maybe we'll finish it then, although if it's like really hard like it was today, probably not, but we're slowly getting there, I guess. But again, thanks everyone for dropping by, and see yous.